Tom, this is a truism. What is important in these times is setting aside one's own self and becoming a unity. If one is not able to do that, then there must be consideration of ways of creating more understanding. There must be great consideration. It is a simple law, and that is the golden law. John, do unto others. Tom, as you would wish be done to you. And take into consideration all cultures, all personalities, and remove egos, become a true selfless individual or nation in times of need for planet Earth, in unity and togetherness. Know this, all the civilizations that are in conjunction with the 24 are in readiness to help. It is time now for humankind to reduce competition with each other and to emerge as one unit of joy. That will take time, effort and love. Most importantly, it is based on trust, the trust that there are in the universe those beings that are there to help you. As also is the unknown God. It is important to know that you must trust, you will be directed. Also at all levels of consciousness you must trust yourself. Recognize the importance of understanding this and the necessity for generating this trust about yourself. It would be foolish of us to tell you that all that exist on planet Earth are equal, for that is not true with one exception, you are all equal and that you come from the same source. In the manifestation of your physicalness, however, there must be those who are leaders and who bring out the best in others. For there are those who wish to be led, and to attempt to force them to be leaders when they do not have the environmental, physical, emotional or mental faculties to do so, puts them in a detrimental situation. Therefore you humans must support each other, love each other, have respect, but be aware of those elements of humankind that are not in the highest state of evolution. They serve their purpose also. This does not mean that some are special and some are not. The next transition returned to the problem of peace between the Huvids and the Ishmaels. Harriet, I'd like to thank you so very much for all your love and protection during this past Gulf War for the Allies, and for the nation of Israel. Tom, that is for all nations, yes. Harriet, I'd like to ask you if you can give an idea of where the nation of Israel, together with the nation of Ishmael, stand in relation to coming closer to touching hands and making peace with each other. Tom, when peace is made within, then it is possible for extension of peace without. What is important is this understanding, and we wish each of you to open your minds in clarity to hear what we say. It may not be acceptable to some, but there is a functional issue that must be understood, and that is that there are some that function differently to others. There are many cultures from different civilizations, and there are many differences between cultures. And in the process of their choosing, there is necessity for leadership and demonstrable maturity. You must understand this, we speak not of evolutionary level amongst leaders, we speak of the level of maturity. It is like this, you take a child, and when they do not understand the danger you make a rule, do you not? John, yes. Tom, you say that you must not pull sick yourself from a top roof without John, a parachute. Laughter. Tom. An umbrella. John, no, an umbrella doesn't help much. We know what you mean, a parachute. Laughter. Tom, you will understand that the nation of Ishmael is at times childish, which it is necessary to bring them through. However, this does not make them less than the nation of Israel. Do you understand? John and Harriet, yes. Tom, it is important that you understand that. It does not mean that they are not as evolved, it means that that is the point of their choosing at this time. We speak now only of the masses. You see, if you permit a child to do as it wishes, it gets in confusion and does not know its safety arena. Then when you tell to that child you must not do that, it knows then that it is within the boundaries of safety, and that it is being looked after. Therefore when there is a nation that does not have limits or guidance for the betterment of all nations, it is like a free radical cell, is that not so? When radical cells go wild in the body, do they not create a situation of devastation? Therefore, with the nations of planet Earth, what is important is to create guidelines to prevent them from hurting self, and to remove from them the ability to hurt others. This then brings them to a peaceful solution and takes away from them that ability to damage all, but what it also does for them is give to them a great relief, so they do not have to perpetuate what they think is their manliness. You must include also the understanding that the nation of Israel, in past conflicts, has now learned that by not retaliating, they have grown in stature, not only in the world but in self. Therefore by taking away from those of Ishmael this ability, then it becomes their way, and they too will grow in stature. You do not give to a child the permission to stand in the middle of your most dangerous roadway and hope it will survive. John, true. Tom, therefore you put great barriers to stop it, is that not so? Israel and John, yes. Tom, when that is understood, and when opportunities for those emotional disturbances that keep people in bondage are taken away, the problem will begin to be relieved, and then they may begin negotiations. Remember this, the people of the nation of Ishmael are very much like children, so today they love you and tomorrow they do not. This makes them not less, you must understand that. Lark, now, the Americans are very much involved in that peace process, and they don't look very mature to me either. 1991.